Another thing to consider when sizing a paddle is your application. So I've got 3 bongas here, 1 in my hand and 2 in the boat, and I use bongas in a few different ways. This is a 51-inch bonga. It is, because it has a pretty good ratio of shaft to blade, like it has a lot of shaft for its blade length, it's a great backup paddle. I can still reach the the water quite comfortably, and if I get in shallow water, it's a nice light backup paddle that's good in shallow water. It's also an awesome pack boat paddle. So for me, a 51-inch bonga, it's a really tight fitting paddle in this way, but it works really good for a few applications. But say I was going to use a bonga, and most of the time I was going to hold it like a traditional paddle, put the blade all the way into the water and stroke like I'm on a canoe trip, then a 54-inch bonga kind of fits similar to a 57-inch sliver to me, which is a longer bladed paddle, but it has a similar shaft length to a 57-inch sliver for me for that. Or say I was going to do some moving water, you might use this paddle where you're in a choked up position. So if you want to do a lot of control strokes, draws and sweeps and pries, and you want to maneuver the canoe, you want a little more leverage, sometimes you're choked up about 3 inches. This is a 57-inch bonga, and it'd be a good river paddle for me for doing moving water. So that's a consideration. Not all paddles have the same application, and that affects the sizing as well. So everybody needs lots of different paddles.